what are some of the boundaries that we can maybe begin to draw for ourselves to ensure that we, I know you've kind of answered this in different ways, I suppose, with the
Yeah.
questions that we should go through, our emotional safeguards, but maybe some of the boundaries that we could set up, um,
Yeah.
yeah, in our
Yeah.
lives to just navigate sex in a safer way, in a more
Yes.
emotional safe way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think I think first getting to know what you really want from a
Okay.
sexual experience. Yeah. So
Yes.
first being that, are you wanting casual sexual experiences? Are you wanting monogamous sexual experiences? Um, what kind of people do you want to connect with? What does respect look like to you? So it's really about sort of
Mm,
building like what's, I guess, not your perfect experience, but what the experiences that you
mhm,
want.
mm,
What does a respectful person look like to you? And
yes.
yeah, and other boundaries I would say is having like making sure, I guess it's like having your deal breakers and making
Okay.
sure you're speaking to them. So deal
Okay.
breakers, if someone you met on a dating app, for example, and
Yes.
you met up and you think they're kind of expecting sex straight away. But for you, you actually want to get to know them a few more times before you have sex with them. So that could be
Okay.
communicating actually like, thanks, I'm flattered, but I'm not
Yeah.
into this situation. I actually like to get to know people about
Yeah.
three dates before.
Yeah.
So it's really like speaking up and creating those boundaries for
Mm,
yourself as well.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
So it's really
Gotcha.
creating your safety net and having your safety
Yes.
toolbox. Yeah.
Yes.
And
I
knowing
love
I
that.
think it is, yeah,
Yeah.
your own
Safety
safety toolbox.
toolbox. Mm,
Yes.
mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And practicing communication, like that's a really big thing.
Mm,
To keep safe, you have to get good at communicating. And you don't have to like love communicating, but you have to communicate. Like it's going to feel
yes.
scary for
Yes.
people that aren't used to it or weren't brought up with a lot of communication. But to have emotionally safe sex, communication is just
It's
the
key.
absolute key. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
I love that. I love that.